Hello, sawubona, goeiedag. For those of you that don't know, that means hello in 3 of South Africa's 11 languages: Zulu, English, and Afrikaans. So, let's get this show on the road. YouTube user CaliDude1984 asked me a few questions. His first question is, do you like living in South Africa? Well, of course, South Africa is one of probably the most beautiful countries in the world, and I do love to live here. You might hear in the news that things get pretty bad here or hectic and stuff, but you know what? I'm going to love it anyway. Yes, I might want to move away out of a country, but I think that's more just to get out of my country. I will always come back to South Africa because it's where I grew up and the country that I love to live in. CaliDude1984's second question was, do you speak any other languages? And that the answer is yes. I speak both English and Afrikaans. I learned Afrikaans through the school system, where here in South Africa it is compulsory to learn a second language. Afrikaans comes from German and Dutch, which were some of the first white settlers here. His third question is, what's it like to be in a white minority? Well, actually it's no different. There's no real difference. I don't feel anything really different. South Africa is one of the most democratic countries ever, and there's no discrimination on color or anything. So it's just like living a normal life there in America or wherever you live. His fourth question is, do most people in South Africa speak English? And once again the answer is yes. Most people do speak English. However, it's not the most spoken language. The top 3 languages spoken in South Africa are probably Zulu, Afrikaans, and English. I might be wrong about the Afrikaans though. But the number 1 most spoken language here is definitely Zulu, with English coming in second. The fifth question is 8,500 Rand per month an okay amount to live on in Johannesburg? Well, let's put it this way. 8,500 Rand is about $1,200 in today's exchange rate. And it's not really a lot, actually. To live on in Joburg, you could probably live on it quite easily, but you'd not be living a very good life. To live something like a PlayStation with internet and everything, I think a very good salary would probably be about 20,000 Rand a month. His sixth question is, did you grow up in South Africa? And if so, what was it like? Yes, I did grow up in South Africa. Even though I wasn't born here, I was born in Chicago, Illinois. But I did grow up in South Africa. And I have to say, it was pretty awesome. Although I live quite a good life here, there are obviously poverty and everything, but I have lived a good life. And in South Africa, you're very free. Hours drive from here, you can have like a little lake or dam where you can go skiing and stuff, which we often do on the weekends. 4 hours drive, we go to the coast or whatever, and there's a beach, there's a sea and everything for us to stay at. I often went on camping trips with my dad and everything to go and see like the Kruger National Park, which is something awesome, and we always saw animals there, you know, kind of like my elephants in the background here. And it was a good life. I have to say that I have enjoyed growing up in South Africa, and it has been pretty awesome. Another question of his is, have you ever had trouble with black people bullying you? No, never, ever. There is no real race problem here. I've never ever been bullied by black people because I'm white, or have I ever bullied a black person because he is black. There isn't really a race problem here. It's more the adults coming from still the apartheid era here that keep bringing up race and everything. But no, I've never been bullied by a black person. In fact, I've mostly been friends with the black people that I meet. Another question is, can you show us some of the Rand currency looks like? Actually, I can. I've got a few coins here. That's a 2 Rand. It's got a bit of a springbok on it. A 10 Rand note here. There's a 10 Rand with the rhino and 10, everything. Also got a 100 Rand note, which is the buffalo and all that. And there's a 20 Rand note, a 50 Rand note, and a 200 Rand note, although you don't really usually see that. You also have a 1 Rand, 2 Rand, and 5 Rand coin. I would show you that, but I don't really have that kind of current money here at the moment. Sorry. CaliDude1984's final question is, do you want to move away from South Africa? As I said in the what is it like to live there question, yes, I kind of do, but I think that's more from just being stuck here for quite a few years and I want to go out and see the world. like I said, I always want to live in this country and stuff. I do want to move away, but I think that's more to experience another country, another culture, and live somewhere else where, change, mix it up a bit. But I will always love to live in South Africa, where it's a pretty awesome place. So yes, I do want to move away, but I'd probably come straight back to South Africa afterwards. That's all the questions we have for today. Thank you for watching. And if you have any more questions about South Africa, please don't be afraid to ask them in the comment section below, and I'll answer them in the next video. So, as we did in the beginning, in English, Afrikaans, and then Zulu, goodbye, tot ziens, salagahle.